for some big hits on this. It's very much like a slot reel. If you think about it, most of the time it's going to be paltry eggs, but once in a while the stars align and you get something decent. Where's that going? It's not going to go into 1 again, is it?
2, well done.
It stayed in 2.
Am I right? Green barrel.
Now then, as for why I am making the bets that I am making, let's just, I'll put my next bet on, and then we'll have another spin of the wheel, and then I'll just bring in my little snip that I've got off to the side. So we'll just repeat that. So I'm just going to drag this in from the side there. Can you see there that we've got, here are the RTPs. Thank you to Reels of Fun for posting this over at Casino Meister. You can see there that the RTP on the 1 is really bad, and the RTP on the 5 is really bad. So 1, if you just bet on 1, you're getting 92.88%. If you just bet on 5, you're getting 91.3%. The highest RTPs are on the 2, which is 96.23%. The 10, which is 96.02%, and then the RTP on the rolls isn't actually that good, but that's going to go through, isn't it? It's going to go through to 2, that's all right. But remember, you've got to be betting on the rolls to get a chance at the feature. If you're not betting on the rolls, there is basically no point playing the game. So you've got to be covering the rolls, otherwise, seriously, just go and play something else. There's no point being here. The reason that I am covering the 2 and the 10 are because those are the 2 highest RTP results out of the 4 cash values. And that averages out by covering the 4 segments that I am there. I'm averaging out to about 95%. Now, someone did say over at Casino Meister that he was betting in exactly the same way that I am here, and that he was covering the 2, the 10 and the 2 roll things, but what he found, and he stopped doing it, and he's found exactly the same that I'm finding here, is that the 10 just doesn't hit often enough. There are only 4 10 segments on the repeat. There are only, you can see there that there are only 4 10-time segments on the wheel, and he said that in his experience he found that the 10 just doesn't hit often enough to be worthwhile, and that what he does is cover the 2 times multiplier and then the 2 rolls. So he's got 2 rolls and 4 rolls, and what you can, and his suggestion was that rather than put, so in my configuration here, rather than put a 50p chip on each of those 4 outcomes, what he would do is put 2 50p chips on 2 and then a chip on each of the rolls. And I've got to say, I can see the logic in that here, because it's not going to make it, is it? It's not going to make it. Oh, you So it's a bit of a, it's a fairly gentle game in that regard. I mean, what we've got to consider here is that I am making, so hopefully if you want to see that any longer, I'm going to take that RTP thing away now. So if you do want to see that any longer, just pause the video. You can see all the values there. So if you really want your optimal bet strategy, it's cover 2 and then the 2 rolls and the 4 rolls. That's the best way to get the feature chances and the highest RTP off the game. The 1 and the 5, while common as they are, you can see there that the RTP on the 1 and the 5 is shit, so they're not really worthwhile. You are literally just dragging your RTP down if you cover the 1 and the 5. Safest way is to cover 2 rolls and 4 rolls. Can we get a 10? We haven't had a fecking 10.
Wait.
Is it?
Yes!
Feature game. Okay, I'm going to drag that away in time for the feature game.
And that's our feature game.
We've got 2 rolls. We are going in, of course, with only... There's no multiplier. We haven't actually hit the chance yet. The chance of hitting the chance.
But
the chance of hitting the chance, it's going to be fairly slim, isn't it? So let's have a look. So we are going to go into the feature game now. Let's have a look. So now, this is probably going to be, by all accounts, it's probably going to be between 5 and 15 times on this. So we're not expecting anything too dramatic. But you know what I like about this is the playtime. I feel like I'm having a gamble, I'm placing bets, I'm playing the game, and we've got a feature,
I don't want anyone to have a gambling problem.
Up to 150 times.
So, may so you set yourself a limit.
A little 150 times win. That'd be nice. We've got 9. No double. Now, what I'm liking about this, can you imagine? I only put 50 quid here. I only put 50 quid in, and I'm doing £2 bets.
Also,
I mean, and
you have to be
for nearly
18
20
or
minutes
over.
already. Can you imagine what any slot game could do to you if you were playing on £2 spins from a £50 bankroll? I could have bust out 5 times over already. About a double. A double.
Oh, double.
We've got a double, and then we're going to get another rig, which is good. So remember, the 2 rolls and the 4 rolls, they're not set in stone. You can get more by getting doubles. So that's fine. That's another 5 times, and we are guaranteed at least 1 more roll. I think the go to jail square is certainly a 0 pay. I don't know if it takes any money off you. No double this time, so unfortunately that is the last roll.
But don't worry, we may have
another square before.
Game.
6 times. It's going to be 6 times. That's going to be on Fleet Street there, isn't it? So 6 times stay.
Yeah.
Oh,
£3, not bad.
So that's not amazing, is it? But again, it's
£9.50
okay.
than nothing, or £9.50. So yeah, you should be happy.
£9.50, yeah. So, 19 times stakes. You see there, I'm back up to 42 quid. So, the point, I guess, with this is that I'm playing £2 bets here from a £50 bankroll, and I think it's pretty clear to you already that your play time, as long as you're not going crazy, I mean, or doing stupid things like just betting on the 10 times, that could all be over fairly quickly. We haven't hit the 10 times yet in quite a few bets, but if you could make a £20 deposit here, play with 10p chips and cover what I'm covering here, and you would be playing for a fair amount of time. Whether or not you think the game is exciting enough to hold your attention is a different matter. Where's that go? It's going to be a 2. It's going through, isn't it? And it has hit the 5. Now 5 is actually the worst RTP out of all of them. If you just bet on the 5, you would average out, as per that table there, you actually average out to 91.3%. We'll just repeat that bet again. I am coming round to this guy's way of thinking. Let me just check the guy's name. I think he was called Izzy, was his name over at Casino Meister? Yeah, Izzy. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but let me just drag it in. That guy there, he's just saying that he really just recommends playing the number 2 and the rolls. I'll get that out of the way so we can't see... But yeah, thank you to Izzy, or Azai. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, but he's obviously played the game a fair bit, and he's come up with what seemed... Well, there's no real such thing as... Is that going to 10? It's not going to go to 10, is it? I can't hit a fecking 10.
That's the one.
He's played the game a fair amount, and he has settled personally on covering 2, 10, and then the 2 rolls. I may actually go. I've just, you know what? I'm in that horrible spot now where the second I don't cover the 10, the fucking 10's going to come in, isn't it? So, another swig of water there.
Maybe when you
beer,
hit 10, you
I'm on
can
call as well. I only have work 3 days over this weekend. I'm on call as well, so I can't even have a beer when I go home. Not to worry.
So,
let's see what we can. The 4 rolls, of course, if you think about it, there's only one 4-roll segment on there. So you're only going to see that on average 1 in 54 times. That's not going to get there, is it? And to get the real dramatic pays, you are going to have to be hitting the chance first. We haven't had a chance yet either. Is that going to do a 10? Come on. Yes! Yes, finally. I'm glad I didn't stop covering it. It's fine.
Yeah, £5.50. Well done, mate.
There we are. I'm happy with that. I hit £5.50 at least. Was that all? It's only put me back up to 42 quid.
Oh, okay.
Didn't realise I was down that low, to be honest. See there, the 10 has actually got a fairly decent RTP. There's 96.02% in the number 10, but of course you're not going to hit it very often. I think I will just keep covering those numbers. I'm not going to cover the 1s and the 5s. Even though you will, I mean, there are the largest number of 1s on the wheel. There are 22 1 segments on the wheel, but your RTP on that is just 92.88%. So by covering the 1, even though I am going to get more wins on average, as it were, I am actually lowering my overall RTP. Okay, there's a so we're going to get something there.
It's too hard or it's too weak for him, man. Make up your mind.
So I guess the problem with that is that I'm not actually getting money back there, am I? Because I only put a single 50p chip on that. I see where the guy was coming from there. I think he's right in the doubling up on the 2.
We're dealing.
And then, now that I've hit, in fact, I'll let this one go. And I might change my bet. I've hit the 10 now, so I'm happy with that. I might change my bet to £1 on 2.
Technically, I could.
And then the 2 rolls and the 4 rolls on 50p.
Because I can.
And that might be a better way of doing it, I think.
And if I'm gonna put it on 4 rolls, then
So they do flat. I mean, I've got the volume turned down, so be able to hear the guy's background. He does. They do gibber on a bit. I tell you, if you think I can run my mouth, you want to hear the fellas who do this presentation here. They can really keep going. Is that going to? Oh no, it's not going to make it to 10. No, of course not. Can we see a? Okay, so what I'm going to do here, now that we've hit the 10, we have hit the 10. So I think what I'll do, rather than do a repeat, let's just try that for size. So we'll put £1 on 2. There we are, and then we'll put, there we are, and then we'll just do the bet like that. And we'll cover it like that. Well, I'm just wondering, in terms of playtime, if you just covered everything, I wonder what that might actually make your playtime better, I suppose. Would it? Even though you're lowering your RTP, you're then reducing the volatility, so maybe that would actually be the best way. Because you could cover, if you were playing on minimum chips, you could cover everything for 60p, couldn't you? And then you'd be guaranteed to get something every single spin. We haven't had a 4 rolls yet. You can see there that hitting the 4 rolls, and it's actually hit the 5 there. Hitting the 4 rolls is quite difficult. So we'll see it out to another feature game. I don't mind this. I've not played it for real money before. And you know what? Mentally, straight away, this has gone into the same repeat. Quite. Yeah, Fog nearly missed the bet then. This has gone into the same category for me as Tombola. I think I've talked before about how I've got a 4K screen, and what I do is split it into 4 quarters. And what I do when I play, because I've made the odd £50 deposit at Tombola since I made that first withdrawal from there. And what I tend to do is I have Tombola running in 1 quarter of the screen, and I'll just, because there's no autoplay, I just press the bet button. I'll just lean over, I'll just move my mouse over, press the bet button, have a look at what I got, and then go back to what I'm doing in one of the other quarters of the screen. And is it 4? 4? No, it's going to go.
Yes!
Yes!
You done it!
There we are, we've got 4 rolls. Fantastic, there we are. So there we are. Now this is the big one.
Okay, here we go.
We've got a multiplier. We haven't got a multiplier going into this, but we have got... This is why you can see here where you absolutely you must cover the rolls. And just covering the 2 rolls is no good either, because how sick are you going to be if it lands on the 4 rolls? So there we are, that's fine. So we've got the proper so yeah, like I was saying, this to me is not like a full bore slotting session. It's something that I could have running in 1 quarter of my screen and just place a bet when I feel like it. That would work fine for me. What's the upgrade? He's not doing very well on the upgrades. Come on, Mr. Moneybags. 200 times on Mayfair, there we are. Now imagine if we'd have gone into this with a 5 times multiplier, if we'd have hit the chance, got a 5 times multiplier, we'd be going into this with Mayfair worth 1,000 times stake. So there are some decent wins in here, but most of the time, like all slots, most of the time what were your last 10 features pay on Dead or Alive 2, for example?
See you guys in part